Okay, next video. By the way, this is Billy V from Middleborough, Massachusetts, USA. The camera looks a little crooked. I'll see if I can straighten it up for you. Hope that's better. I'm going to show you the luggage. The Triumph luggage, which is actually GV Trekker, is about $2,000, including all the hardware. This is the top box, $90 for that pad in the back, and this is how easy it goes on. Line up the two notches, push it in, snap it down, and it's on. Panniers, same thing. Line up the two notches, and it's on. Locked in place. Solid, really nice. I do all the stickers of places I've been. I don't know, what do you think, corny or do you like it? A SW Motec city bag. It's like it was made for the Tiger. Perfect fit. Put a locking ring around your gas tank. Takes a couple minutes to mount it. Has a release string here. You can actually lock it to the bike with a little lock if you want to, but I've never done that. And I just put it on, wiggle it around, snap it on. It's locked in place. There's that release string you just pull if you need to gas up or take it off. I ride with heated gear. I use the side pocket right here to clip my heated gear controller in so I can see it nicely while I'm riding. Control my temperatures. 3 pockets. A pouch in front has a rain cover as well. Pockets inside, Velcro sealed, little pockets on the sides, a lot of room. Great bag. I got this used. I just got lucky and found it at my Triumph dealer, a Triumph dealer. Used for 75 bucks for the bag. Normally I think it's over 150, I think. And the ring, I believe, was $45. And I wrote that down somewhere. Right. Yes, $45 for the ring on the gas tank to lock it. So this setup here, I did, as I said earlier, over 2,500 miles with this. No additional bags added. I'm one of those people that tends to overpack for a trip as well. I had fresh, clean clothes for every day, sleeping clothes, the whole deal. I didn't have to bring any food. It wasn't camping, but over 2,500 miles up to Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, the Cabot Trail, packed up just like that, beautifully. We rode in some rain, nothing got wet. So let me show you some other additions. I bought from Triumph, as I mentioned earlier, the pannier liners, which I absolutely love. They were $130. I'll show them to you. I use those all the time. I also bought netting for the lids of all 3 bags. That's very functional. The nets were $18 each. I also bought these protective strips for the top box and the side bags. I think it was $22 times 2, somewhere around. It was around 40, 50 bucks to do all 3 bags with these strips. When I got back from Nova Scotia, my luggage was pretty dirty. I wanted to do a good cleaning on the aluminum. I used a product called Greased Lightning. I meant to bring the bottle out to show you, but it's Greased Lightning. Sprayed it on the aluminum and wrecked it. Tarnished it like crazy. If you Google it, you'll see there's all kinds of people out there that have ruined metal with Greased Lightning. Don't use it to clean your aluminum. So it's now tarnished. I did tons of scrubbing, tried to clean it, but they're quite tarnished. I don't know if you can see that or not. Also, on the back of the top box, these are expensive for just reflectors. I think they were $35, but these GV reflectors that I put on the top box, I call it a trunk. People that ride behind me tell me those light up like LED lights. They're really bright. Well worth the money. In each pannier, I have a Triumph bag liner. It's a roll down top, snap together, completely waterproof bag. These things are awesome. I use it every trip I take, whether it's an overnight or a long trip. You put whatever you want, pull it out, you bring it into your room. You know what's in each bag. Maybe you leave one on the bike and have one set for that night. They really help a lot to organize. put this back on and I have to move the camera. Excuse me while I move the camera. I want to show the netting that I bought. Little item, but very functional. So you can see in that pannier there, there's that net. I have my portable chain lube stuff, gloves, and a toothpaste tube of chain lube in there. They're on both sides, those nuts, and also one in the lid here. I got my COVID masks, my Triumph hat. I also bought some little things to stick on the side to hold my cell phone and wallet, but they didn't hold up. Now let's see. I'm going to take this off and take the panniers off. Show you some other bags. I also bought the Triumph Tiger tail bag, which is a really nice little functional bag. I'll show it to you in a second. I don't remember what I paid for it. I failed to write that one down. I do keep I'm one of those guys that keep a spreadsheet on everything I do and spend on the bike. But I didn't write it down, but I did find it at the Triumph dealer where I bought this bike, and he went out of business a couple months after I bought the bike, which was depressing. I had to go a long way to a Triumph dealer for service, but now there's a new one that's very close, so that's nice. So this little bag he had in his showroom, he sold it to me cheap. I don't remember what it cost. Clips. Triumph has clips on the side here. There are two for whatever position you want for different luggage. They work great. Hooks, I'd call them, I guess. The strap is adjustable. You hook it on there. I think it's designed to mount differently if you didn't have this GB luggage floating tail rack on here, but it works fine with it. I just loop a strap through. Obviously do it on both sides. Put the buckle through the loop like that, strap it on, pull it tight, and when I do both sides, this thing is rock solid. It doesn't move an inch. I don't know if you saw the logo. It's a Triumph bag. It has a waterproof liner that you can cinch down, pouch and pocket. I don't even know, yeah, it has a rain cover as well, which I've never used. And if I wanted an option for soft luggage for that type of travel, when I bought the bike, I paid $231, I think, for this big tail bag, and I don't know that I've ever used it. It's an awesome bag, and I still see a use for it and plan to use it someday. It mounts on the same way that last one did. The straps with the hook, they go onto the hook on the frame, and then you snap down this end, and I'm not even sure to what at this point, but there's a strap. You'd strap the system in there. It's all dusty because it's sitting in my garage, and like I said, I've never used it. Two big side pockets, real big, and they go in if you want to go in with wet clothes or whatever. Shoulder strap if you want a shoulder strap, and then big main compartment. Again, with the waterproof liner that you can cinch down. Really nice bag. If I do a overnight dirt road trip, that's the piece I'm going to pack my luggage in. Let me do another video to show you the hand guards, and also I bought these, I forget what they're called, I'll show them to you, really nice mirrors that are collapsible for dirt riding. I'll show those, one of those as well. I took them off only because they don't look as nice as the stock mirrors. They work just as well, but I'm not doing hardly any dirt riding these days, so I'm not planning on falling over.